camera shoot. Not one thing went wrong. Not one thing. I'm going to shut up and play because that's the only thing that's going to make things better. We had a live stream with the theme of Do You Remember? So here's Try to Remember. Brett, this is for you. If you're still here.
All right, then.
All right, so we're all working now?
Yeah.
Awesome. Thanks for those of you who have hung in there with us. And for those of you who didn't, bye-bye, Felicia. Is that what you say, Valerie? Yeah. Or you'll watch it on the replay. I actually don't blame you. I don't know if I'd wait around for a half hour for a live stream to start.
It'll be available. It won't be available on Facebook,
yes,
folks.
It will be available on YouTube,
YouTube
to rewatch. So if you want to tell your friends and family that. So one of our favorite live streams, one of your favorite live streams, was Movie Night. And this one is from Movie Night. This is the theme to Forrest Gump. So, as I started to say when we first had our first attempt, people had asked me many questions about the live streams over the last 100. And the most common one was, what is the most difficult part about live streaming? And so I thought this would be a good time to answer that question. You just saw it live
Getting
right
started.
here. The technology going wrong. Us trying to figure it out, scramble and unplug everything and put it back in and try to figure out, is it the cameras? Is it the internet? Is it Facebook? Is it the streaming software? Is it the computer itself? Is there some kind of power failure going on? And do that in a really short amount of time. And as you can see, just when you think you have it down completely and everything is perfect, that's when the universe reminds you to stay humble and that you don't have everything mastered and down. So we learned that tonight, but we're going to celebrate anyway. And I just learned in this moment that when I don't know what to do and I don't feel like, I'm just so frustrated, the best thing I can do for myself is to sit here at the piano and play. Always makes me feel better. And I'm very glad to hear that it makes you feel better as well. This next song I think is very timely because this one is taken out of the piano bar theme that had to do with time, songs about time. And this song, there's a moth in here. This song is called, what's going on?
It's the 100th moth.
The plague is, well, tomorrow's Passover. Maybe this is the plague. We got moths flying around. Look at this. So anyway, this next song is called Long, Long Time. I should have started with this one because it's so appropriate. You'll have to wait for the live stream for a long, long time. So here we go. So, Love is Blue, and that's a revisit of our theme that had to do with colors. As you may know, that album, that song, Love is Blue, appears on my album Love Story. And this is all wrapped up like this. But Love Story, which basically, the beginning of the pandemic, the beginning of our live stream, I had just done one concert promoting Love Story, the new album and vinyl and CD to fans. And I was in Louisiana, and then the whole tour fell apart. So we started promoting it here, doing live streams. And since then, of course, recorded another album, Reinventions. And yet a third is on the way to you this summer, A Salute to Broadway. So busy bees we've been busy bees.
People are saying we'll never forget our 100th.
We'll never forget our 100th. That's right. We will never forget. Yes, Larry has some nice fancy camera work going on, and that's pretty great. Yeah, thanks. I'm glad it's all running now. Yes, we'll never forget our 100th. That's really cute. Well, this one, we had a live stream that was very popular. This topic was transportation. All songs about cars, boats, planes. But, you know, my favorite mode of transportation, and has always been, I like riding in a Surrey. It has to have a fringe on the top. So this was in the live stream, songs about transportation. you doing? All right, time to give a few. Yes, Linda, the moth wants special credit in this live stream.
Special guest.
It just keeps
The moth.
flying in this one. They keeps flying into this one area. Maybe because of all the lights.
It's the
It's all
lights.
exciting.
Hello.
It
it's
wants
the
to be
lights.
near the stardom where all the lights and the glamour is. So, hello there, guys in Miami and everyone everywhere. I wanted to give a few Patreon shout outs. So, as you know, I have a website. It's launched just about a year ago, a special site, a platform where you can help support me, especially now during the pandemic. And we give you lots of merch, stuff, albums, CDs, songbooks, sheet music once a month, just various little gifties. So if you like that sort of thing and you haven't checked it out yet, we do invite you to check out patreon.com/Robin Spielberg. And tonight I would like to thank Kenneth Bryan and Jessica and Linda Carroll, Sharon and Ralph Smith, Margaret Weiss, Gershon Smith, and Stephen Lemos and Vicky. Thank you so much for being on that platform with me. I posted something fun today. Picture of me in a police uniform. And they got to guess as to why I was wearing that. That was kind of fun. What is next? Okay, so we had a night of names, faces and names. There were a lot of songs written with names in the title or the lyric. Celebrating today, I'm going to play the song Vincent, also known as Starry, Starry Night. Vincent van Gogh's painting, a rarely seen painting that was in a private collection, sold today for $15.4 million. Can you imagine? In his lifetime, he never would have imagined such a thing. Starry, Starry Night. Beautiful song. Don McLean sings it so beautifully. One of our streams that was also seemed to be very popular was called What Do You Know? All songs about what we know or what we don't know. And this is from the musical Jesus Christ Superstar. And I actually ended up recording it for my Broadway album that's coming out this summer. This is I Don't Know How to Love Him. That's what we got to do. We have to sing in the rain. So, first week of spring. Anyone have good weather? Anyone get outside and do something? I actually got lettuce planted, lettuce and carrot seeds. Got in this week. Larry, now you're quiet. You okay?
I'm okay.
What's going on with you?
Not a whole lot.
Yeah, it was super windy. Maybe that did have something to do with it. We
Yeah.
had unbelievable winds, like warm out, 73 degrees, but wind, and then pouring the last couple of days. So strange. Jeff said that he's in the White Mountains of New Hampshire and he woke up this morning and he saw snow in his yard. So he decided to protest by playing Dreaming of Summer very loudly. I support that type of protest. I think that's a fabulous idea. And, yes, Carmel was actually sitting next to Larry trying to troubleshoot with him. He was sitting there. So hopefully now we're back in good technological shape, but
Everything looks great. You look great.
I was so mad and sad. All the feelings. What you gonna do? So much out of our control. I think that's part of it. During the pandemic, so many things out of your control of things of in your life. I think that's what really rattles a lot of people up. So this was one of the things that we were able to control. It's like every Friday and Saturday, we're going to do this. So when all that goes wrong, you're like, wait a minute. That was the one thing I was able to control. What are you telling me? I can't control that. So, right?
Correct.
You think?
Could be. Well, I get to see the numbers in the background, and
Numbers?
who's watching where, and it looks like our YouTube folks are giving our Facebook folks a run for the money.
Get out of town.
No, we're actually
So now, well, YouTube you can watch on the app on the big screen, which is pretty cool.
big
So we
screen,
had
high
a
def.
live stream in the course of this 100, and it was called The Eyes Have It. So many songs written about someone's eyes. So I chose this one. Brown Eyes Blue. Of course, title track to my album, Love Story, but also from the piano bar theme that had to do with heart. That was a really fun one to do. Remember that one there?
I do remember that one.
Oh, reminiscing, so much fun.
Looking back on live stream number 98, that's what I'm thinking about.
Oh, yes, we're back to...
Everything went perfectly. I didn't have a care in the world.
Take me back to live stream 98.
I didn't have a care in the world.
What did you say?
I didn't have a care in the world.
We didn't have a care in the world. Exactly. So last July, right? We had a live stream. Was it on July 4th or was it like right? Maybe
Right around July 4th.
It was either July 4th or 5th. Well, who knows? But in any case, the theme of that night was freedom, liberty, justice. Remember? You came up with that one.
I did.
All right. So here's from Shenandoah. Freedom. was fun. Makes me think about the show. What a great musical. And people really loved this one. This one got one of the highest marks. And what happened is that I went into the studio and recorded it, but it didn't quite pan out. I wanted to record it with a gypsy fiddle and some other things. And so we never quite got to it. So it's going to have to be tabled and shelved and go to another album. But we had a stream called Who's Counting? Remember that? All the numbers. And I threw this one in on a lark and improvised on it, which is I'm still improvising on it, and people just really loved it. So this is Those Were the Days. Those were the days, Stream 98, when we didn't have any technical issues. When we didn't know what a XLR cord was, or Zoom, or live stream. Those were the days. We didn't have to go into my bank looking like a robber. Fun to play. Yes, those were. Deborah says her dad used to request that a lot. Yeah, Mary Hopkins. I can hear her singing that one too. checking you out here on YouTube. I'm going to ignore you guys. Thank you, Harris, for being here. And nice seeing you, Mike Emo54. Steve Tolkien is here. Hopefully you're seeing everything okay now. What else we got? Well, of course, there was a live stream about missing everyone, missing being on a stage in a theater and seeing you afterward and signing CDs and talking about the show. And, you know, I miss people looking at the CDs and saying, which song, which album was that song on? Which album was this composition on? And trying to figure out what to buy. So, of course, it made perfect sense to do a piano bar theme called Missing You. And that was also very popular. And this was the standout, I think, from that show. This is Carole King's So Far Away. Just a couple of songs left. Thanks for joining us so much. Thank you so much for joining us. All my words are all jumbled today, but that's okay.
You have a word bubble behind you, so that's all that really matters.
All I need is this word bubble. I just want to hear yay.
Yeah.
Yay.
That's the word bubble.
Yay. You got to number 100. Yay.
We made it. You didn't do that song. Looks like we made it.
Right.
That would have been a good song for them. Right?
I played that one night, though.
So we'll just remind everybody that the stream will not be up on Facebook, but you can watch it again, or if you missed part of it, it'll be up on YouTube.
Yes, all the
tonight's stream
archives
or the
are there.
archives are
So whenever you feel like it, you can tune us in on YouTube. You go to Robin Spielberg on YouTube and you just look at the playlists. There's one playlist called Piano Bar, and there's another playlist called Heel of the Hand, which reminds me that tomorrow night we will not be broadcasting because it is the first night of Passover. So we're going to do another Zoom Seder. We didn't think we'd be doing that for 2 years, but that's tomorrow. We'll be back the next week.
We'll be back next Friday night.
So this night, let's see. Oh, yeah, we had one about people. We said, let's talk about people. All right, look at all the lonely people, people who need people, all those songs. This one is Let It Be. What would be live stream 100 without the song 100 years? My wish to you, may you live 100 years and then some. All right, that wraps live stream 100, done and dusted. Thanks for being here, Larry. Thank you for being here, hanging in, and restarting and doing it all over 3 times.
Thanks, everybody.
And thanks, everybody.
See you next week.
Yes, see you next week.
Hey, Carmel. Say goodnight to everybody. That's right. Good girl.